preliminary game tonight, and of course the senior night ceremony that they had. But we can keep chatting because we're very good at that.
Well, I think it was a great point too about the foul scenario, because both teams are not very deep, and they haven't developed that consistency with their bench players. But who can handle the emotion and play the game?
Great point about the foul scenario, because both teams are not very deep, and there's
a lot of contact in these games, and can you play through that?
They haven't.
By getting early fouls.
And I mentioned earlier, fellas, that Coach Scott Fayers
Players,
Pioneer Valley at 17-0. Hoosac Valley probably gave them the biggest scare that they've had all season long. The margin of victory is about 22 points a game.
I know who can handle the emotion
versus their opponent. And we had Coach Robinson on in Cheshire not too long ago, and he said, "Hey, we still with them. You know, we didn't play well in the fourth quarter." And it's all about consistency and scoring too. A lot of teams have scoring lags where they can keep up at a half or for three quarters or fizzle out at the end. But we'll see how deep they go on the benches tonight too. They probably go 2 or 3 deep at the very most. We'll have to see.
Well, they're dangerous. They can score. They can put points on the board, and you come out and players that can shoot a three can drive to the basket, and that makes them a real dangerous team, not tonight, but throughout the tournament. And that's something I think I saw Drury play out a couple weeks ago down in Dalton. And Drury in the first half was really the better team. But they had putting the ball in the hoop. They were up by 2 at halftime, and Alabama came out and shot the lights out in the third quarter and won the game by double digits. And that's one of those things I think that Drury, as you mentioned, struggles a little bit with put the ball in the hoop for them when Bond and Mormon struggle.
Talking about the Western Mass tournament coming up, obviously, after this game, the Division D and C tournaments in Western Mass will take place. The state tournament right now, Hoosac Valley is ranked number 13, and I think I got to check where Drury's at in the state ranking.
I got it here, Tim. We got it. It's here somewhere. There we go.
Yeah, that's right. What I thought. So Drury is in at 9. Hoosac Valley in at 11 and 9. They can make the tournament.
Course, wouldn't go live. Plus, the commercial break. We'll keep it here logically. Talking about some of the young players we're going to see tonight. Jen, you talked about the 2 when you see a guys on spreadsheet. One of the first schools that I remember attending, John, letting players, if they were willing to play varsity athletics, if they were able to do so, was Umbrella. And then that too long after that, the great Nick Barry got to play. I'm not sure it was probably 5 years plus, but they had that opportunity to go to school. God, you are so right. And there is talk out there in the community about that. And there has been for a few years now. When it comes to athletics, look how small we've been also. But the schools are so darn small that you get enough kids out there. It's true. That's a co-op thing. Greylock and Drury with football. Hoosac and Drury doing the baseball last year. Still very atypical. Highly talented.
Hello. Hello.
Yep, yep.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Test, one, two, three. Test, 1, 2. Yeah, I give myself a little bit. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's even. Oh, that's good. I haven't heard that all night. As my wife will tell you, yes. No, I'm fine. I think it's just I'm used to having a little. No, not that I'm aware of.
Check.
I got you, John.
I can hear you. I can't really hear myself. Well, as long as I can hear you guys. Okay, that's good.
I can hear you fine, John. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for the wait. We had a medical emergency here at Drury High School that took quite some time, and we pretty much talked about all we could come up with on the boys and girls levels throughout Western Mass, Berkshire County, or these two great schools. So I'm going to turn it over to Jeff Polari, the PA announcer here.
Valley Hurricanes. The NIA, North Adams Public Schools, in Drury, promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and all spectators. We ask your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and not removable from the gym this evening. We ask that you please respect all players, coaches, officials, and game administrators. Noisemakers, horns, bells, or whistles are also prohibited, resulting in removal from the gym tonight at Drury. On behalf of all of us from the Field Athletics, we thank you for your cooperation. We hope you enjoyed tonight's contest. Let's meet your starters this evening. First for the visitors from Hoosac Valley. And guard the freshman, number 13, Trey Moynihan. And guard the junior, number 12, Aiden Ricks. And guard the senior, number 1, Matt Whittick. And guard the senior, number 10, Will Hicks. And then guard the junior, number 5, Cornell Bradley. Hoosac Valley is led by head coach, Bill Robinson. And now, let's meet the starters for your Drury Blue Devils. And guard the senior, number 15, Jolly Rogers. And guard the senior, number 1, Miles Bochamp. And forward senior number 33, Colin Daly. And guard the senior number 20, James Morales. And then center senior number 21, Sam Morgan. The Blue Devils are led by head coach Jack Brissett. Your officials this evening are Kurt Schwarma, Pablo Perez, Colin Daly.
So Coach Brissett, as he typically does, and Coach Robinson starts all their seniors. Drury with five of them.
Yep. He's got them out there, and that's quite a move out of here on senior night. So we're just about ready to go here, Rick. It's a really filled up house here at Bucky Bullet Gymnasium for this one.
So the normal starters are out there for the Hurricanes, pretty much. It's Coach Robinson starting most of the season. Logan Rogers is going to get a start as a senior. And Miles Bochamp is on the floor, and I'm very happy for that.
Been a tough year for him.
Knocked out by Sam Mormon. So it's going to be Hoosac Valley basketball. Matt Whitaker put the ball in play. Give it to Moynihan. Off we go here. Morellis on Moynihan. Beauchamp on Wicks. Whittick's going to take the pot and drains a three. So there you go, right off the bat. Not the player that you thought would knock out the first free, but certainly did.
We talked about players stepping up, right? Drury drained it. He drained it.
Right, that's a big plus. He gets 3-point around Whittick here early.
Mormon shut off on the baseline. Guarded by Bradley. Beauchamp. There's Daly. Back in. Goes up with a shot and won't go. As the shot clock goes off. Great defense there by the Hurricanes. 1 minute played. Whittick, long shot by Aiden Wicks goes off the back rim.
Yeah, that was from way downtown.
That was NBA range for sure. Beyond.
Drury had a real hard time penetrating on that. Hoosac Valley man-to-man. It'll be interesting if they try to get the ball inside to their side. They're one of their two big guys.
Daly,
lost it. Used his left hand, saw the lane. Just lost possession. Turnover, Drury. The exceptional Trey Moynihan, the ninth grader, with 2 years almost under his belt. John Moynihan with a long three. Won't go. Daly with the rebound.
He had a good look at it.
And Whittick almost had a steal, but went off Matt's hands, and he'll stay with Drury.
Yeah, Drury struggled to get their offense with sets going to Bond and he go early.
Daly and Beauchamp out. Jorge Bond. Connor Hinkle. Drives. To Mormon. Sammy drives. Goes up with the left hand and scores.
Nice aggressive move there by Mormon to the basket.
Moynihan all the way to the hole. Goes up, blocked by Mormon. He's going to stay with the Hurricanes. Will Hakes will put the ball in play. Kurt Chalana hands it to him.
Yeah, great start by Sam Mormon on both ends of the court with a great drive to the basket and impressive defense.
Yeah, nice drive with the left hand there, John. Underneath Bradley, stolen away. Picked off by the Hurricanes. Moynihan comes away with it. Trey drives, puts it up, it won't fall. Rebound by Mormon. See if he's going to get it to the quarterback, Jorge Bond. Rogers pass intended for Mormon, picked off by Bradley. Cadell's going to take it up for himself. Sam Bull getting ready to check in the scorer's table for Drury. Wicks all the way down the lane. Let's see, do no good. Another rebound by Mormon. Sam's going to have a bunch of those tonight. He's going to need a bunch of them tonight. Nothing for Varellis. Bond's going to take a long three. Won't go, but Mormon comes away with it. And we got an offensive foul. Put a shoulder to Bradley. Quinnell took the charge. First foul of the ball game.
Yeah, Bradley in a good position. He definitely sold it. And that's what you got to do to get the offensive foul.
So well. Yeah. 4:40 on the clock. First quarter, 3-2 Hurricanes. Pull it on Wicks. Now Hinkle switches off. Bradley tries to back in. Real hard play on the floor.
Be interesting what they call here.
Well, the two of you guys have played in this ball game before. We talked about that earlier. About emotions.
Yeah, a lot of emotion in these games. So they're gonna knock this over a little bit, but.
Right, you gotta keep your composure. Play the whistle.
It was a good fight for the basketball. They both wanted it.
Yeah, Hinkle did a good job of doubling down and a little extra push at the end there. See what the ref do.
So they're gonna
Normally is school. Nobody represented. Leaders at the far end. Just some
the veteran.
have limited good offensive options. You know, it's going to be a question who takes the shots here for each of these teams.
Right, you can see it a little bit. I mean, Hoosac has, I think, more of the balance with players that can drive to the basket, and Drury really relies on their half-court sets and obviously getting good shots for Bond and Mormon. And both of them have a foul already early in this game, so it's going to be key that they play the game well without fouling.
First point of the night for Aiden Wicks. He'll get a second one here.
I think the key too in this game is both teams are forcing teams a little bit, their team out of their comfort zone a little bit. Hoosac's shooting a little deeper than they want to, and Drury's just having a hard time penetrating Hoosac's defense.
Wicks knocks them both down, and Hurricanes take a 5-3 lead. 3:30 in a low-scoring game here at the Bucky Bullet Gym. Bond for three. Got it. 6-5 Drury after Jorge Bond's first bucket. Moynihan, long bomb, drains it. Not afraid to shoot. He loves it. He loves it.
Two young guns.
Hinkle's going to take a three. Won't go. Rebound by Mormon. Sammy puts it up and in. Second effort by Mormon. He's got 4.
And I believe he's got 4 or 5 rebounds already, too.
Aiden Wicks. Hakes has it taken away. Up the court comes Jorge Bond. Little dizzle that, no good. Rebound. Goes back to Bullet. Down low to Hinkle. Hinkle trying to move in. And calling him on an offensive foul.
Yeah, a little wraparound move there by Hinkle.
First on Hinkle, third on the Blue Devils, only 1 on the Hurricanes here.
Hoosac Ford's doing a good job in the paint, holding their ground defensively. They've gotten a couple of offensive fouls already on the Drury players.
James Varellis is going to take a rest, and 8th grader Braden Durant in the game for the Blue Devils. He's a sharpshooter. He's coming off a little injury he suffered down at Wacona.
And that Wacona game, he came in at 10 points in the second half and really kept Drury in the game, so he's impressive for an 8th grader.
Moynihan stops, pops. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Hinkle. Way up was Cotter for that one. Too hard off the glass. Mormon up. No good, he's fouled. Good second effort there. Good rebounding. You can see, guys, quite frankly, the Connor Hinkle is going to turn down the longer shot. He's had 3 or 4 opportunities. They're going to let him shoot it.
They're going to let him shoot out there.
If he wants it, he doesn't want it.
Right.
He knows what his strengths are. I don't think Coach Reset would expect him to take too many of them. With the shot clock winding down, I've seen him hit a bunch this year, so it can be done. Mormon misses the first one. Drury only 1 out of 3. Hinkle's going to sit down with 1:43 left as junior Lucas Hamilton enters the game, number 41 for the Blue Devils.
And a big start for Sam Mormon. He's already got 5 rebounds, and he's dominating both ends of the court, really, with his inside presence.
Something Tim had mentioned is the key to this ball game. Missed them both. 1 out of 4 for the Blue Devils from the free throw line. Shot from the corner, won't go. Rebound Bond. Jorge wants to push it. Drops it for Mormon. Sam loses the basketball. Picked off by Peyton. Moynihan gets it back to Wicks. Aiden wants to reset. He's going to take the 3. Won't go. Another effort. Wicks again. Second, third opportunities. Here's Matt Wittick's shot. So your 2 leading rebounders have getting all the rebounds so far, fellas. Mormon and Bond. Under a minute to go. 8-8 the score. Stolen away. Here's Wicks. To Moynihan. Puts it up and in. Beautiful feed by Wicks.
Yeah, Wicks, nice pass there.
You can just see that Hoosac wants that fast pace. They're really comfortable pushing the ball in transition.
Yeah, that's a good point, John. They really want to push the action.
Bond saw the lane, took it, and he got fouled.
I know we may have had some technical difficulties in getting this broadcast together, but we want to thank everybody for their patience. I think we're up and operating here.
That's great news, Tim. 33.5 on the clock. 10-8 Hoosac Valley. Jorge Bond at the line. He'll get 2.
And one of the big improvements in Bond's game from last year to this year is his ability to put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. No question about it.
And he's had to do it a lot more with the absence of Beauchamp, who would have the ball in his hands just as much.
Especially the way he shoots free throws. He wants, that's a good thing to get him to the line because he's pretty automatic from there.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Shot clock is off. Hoosac Valley can play for the last shot if they choose to. Bullet is on Wicks. Aiden is an incredibly good ball handler. Both hands. Whittick gives it to Moynihan. Coach Robertson would like the ball in their hands. Wicks, blocked from behind, but it's going to go, I thought it was off Hamilton. It must have been off. It had to have been off Peyton, who's played really hard this time in there. Good block there by Will Hakes.
Wow.
Well, we've come to the end of one finally. It's a little bit later than we started with some technical difficulties and some action here unbeknownst at Drury High School was unexpected. But it's 10-10, fellas, after one.
Well, it's interesting that last possession because I think that's the only time you're going to see Hoosac hold the ball in this game. Right? I can say we almost had a shot clock violation for Drury a couple times early in the game, but I don't think we're going to worry about any shot clock violations for Hoosac tonight.
Right. Yeah, you're right, John. They're looking to push the basketball, trying to get as many easy shots as possible. And again, both these teams we talked about a little bit, they have certain offensive options, and other players are not necessarily good offensive options. So it's going to be a question of what team has their best shooters getting the shots.
Well, Bradley sat for a period of time there where he was a non-factor, so logically he hasn't scored yet. He hasn't been a factor in the game as of yet. But the four young men that have played the factor are the ones that we counted on, and that's Moynihan and Wicks, and of course Bond and Mormon. So, and you mentioned, John, Mormon is control for a short period of time in the early parts of the first quarter. He controlled both ends.
Right. I mean, he's getting his 5 or 6 rebounds already. He's scoring points, and that's the kind of game that Drury wants to play. Get the ball inside to him. Let him get some second shots. Obviously, free up the outside in the drives for Jorge Bond, and Hoosac on the other hand is just going. So Drury's going to have to work on their transition defense to limit those easy looks at the basket that Hoosac's gotten a few times in transition.
So Drury's starting lineup, not tonight's starting lineup, but their normal starting lineup is out there right now. And if you add Blake Mazzio to Hoosac Valley's with 4 starters, that's who they have there. Bullet shot won't go. Good position there by Bradley. That man was a 9th grader. That young man was a 9th grader when he made his impact here, John, as you said, 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big factor in the first quarter, too. With him not being in there, his presence, that gave Mormon some extra room to move inside.
Shot is good. That's Mazzio. You got a 3 from Mazzio, and you got a 3 from Whittick.
And Rick, he made some big shots when the game we did with Wacona up at Hoosac Valley.
He did, yes, he did.
Bench.
You talked about some hesitancy for the Drury kids to shoot. There's no hesitancy by
good
the
feed
Hoosac
in there.
kids.
Just his height alone enabled Sammy Mormon to take that pass from Hinkle and put it in off the glass.
Mormon's got 6 here so far in this one.
Got a blocking foul called by Kurt Chalana. First team foul for the Blue Devils here.
Both teams, I think, John, starting to settle in a little bit now. The emotion kind of running out, and they're starting to play their game.
We can see those last few possessions. I mean, Drury wants to work the ball game to Mormon. Hoosac wants to set up their shooters to have open looks at the basket.
Almost a steal there. Moynihan's going to take a
Wow.
long bomb.
Wow!
It drains
Boy,
it.
that's a long one.
You can't defend that, guys.
A lot of confidence on that shot.
He's got 8. 16-12 Drury. Hoosac Valley.
There's a foul.
Foul's on Trey Moynihan.
Yeah, that's kind of a foolish foul that far away from the basket.
Yeah. Coach Robinson's telling him right now, too. Need him on the court, and you can't be on the court if you're going to commit those kind of fouls.
That's right.
Just underway here in the second quarter at the Bucky Bullet Gym. Stolen away. Bullet to Mormon was taken away. Here's Mazzio. He's going to stop and take another three.
Oh, boy.
Oh, great play there by Bradley. He tried to save it, and it should have been left alone, but Jorge Bond touched it, knocked it out of bounds.
We've seen Bradley. He's got a great motor. He never stops playing.
That was a smart play, too, because he saved it under Drury's basket. He didn't save it towards the basket. He saved it away.
We got travel.
And these are the stretches that Drury has to avoid. Sometimes they get a little stagnant on offense. You know, can they get a basket here and get back into a one-possession game?
Bond all the way, puts it up and in with the left hand. Nice drive by Jorge Bond. He's got 8 points here in the first half.
Yep.
16-14 Hurricanes.
That's what Drury wants. You need a big basket. Jorge Bond's going to take it for him.
Hakes to Wicks. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, still 11 seconds. Here's Bradley. Moynihan drive, and we got a foul. Gonna be a touch foul. I think it's gonna be on Connor Hinkle.
I think that's his second. It is.
So as we said earlier, how do the coaches coach this game with key players with 2 personal fouls in the first half?
With 5:07 to go.
He's gonna let him go for now. Wicks with a long shot, won't go. Mormon with a rebound. Sammy says, you're not getting away from me.
He's doing a great job high pointing those rebounds. I mean, he's going to be the highest one there.
James Varellis, the senior guard, to Bullet. Sam stops. Sammy Mormon, short pop, in and out, no good. Way up for the rebound is Bradley, quick out to Wicks. Wicks goes up, won't go. Rebound by Bullet to Bond. He's fouled on the way into the hoop.
Yeah. He's attacking that basket
He really is, Tim. Yeah, very aggressively. Each school with 2 team fouls here in the second quarter. Will Hakes picks up his first. It's on the floor. Happened before the shot, ladies and gentlemen. Hoosac by a bucket here. 4:28 left, second quarter. Mormon off the glass and in. Good feed off the inbounds pass.
Nice inbounds play by Drury there. Mormon's got 8. He's getting off to a good start in this one.
Moynihan, same thing as Bond. How talented, huh, guys, these 2 youngsters?
Yep.
Well, I think both can shoot the ball, obviously, but they both are very aggressive and effective going to the basket as well.
Yep. For young players, they have no hesitation in putting the ball on the floor and taking it to the basket.
That followed by Sam Bullet, his first, team's third. Moynihan is pretty automatic from the line. I don't know what he's shooting from the year, but I usually fill his circles in before the shot, or I often do.
Yeah.
That one,
no good. That one.
Shot no good by Bradley. Second. On the floor.
On the floor. Boy, I'll tell you.
Boy, oh boy, what an effort by Bradley there with 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, he's relentless because he was in I think a sea of about 3 white shirts, and he was the only one going up and getting the ball.
That was on Lucas Hamilton, his first, but the team's 4th. And one more. And for half this quarter, Hoosac Valley will be at the line regardless if it's a shooting foul or not. Mazzio gets the ball to Bradley, back to Mazzio. Moynihan doesn't have anything. Mazzio won't go. Nice rebound there by Bullet. Get the ball to your quarterback is what they said. Varellis from the corner. Won't go. Daly tipped it up but couldn't control it. Bradley all the way to the hoop, lays it up and in. He hits the scoring column, his first bucket of the night. It's 19-16 Hurricanes. Stop it, pop it, three for Bond.
Big shot there by Jorge Bond.
Ties the game at 19 as Mormon getting ready to check back in. Here's Moynihan, almost slips but recovers. And we got a foul on Will Hakes. Steal. He almost got him the last time, but he got him this time. Varela stole the basketball.
Yeah, great defense by James Varela. Really
hit the
being
floor,
aggressive.
got the ball to Bond. That's going to be his second foul, personal foul on Will Hakes. Third for the Hurricanes. Lucas Hamilton put the ball in play for the Blue Devils. Bond's shot is a little short. Bradley with a good position there for the rebound. 2:50 left, second quarter. Game tied at 19. Moynihan, long bomb. Won't go this time. Bond with the rebound. Sam Mormon goes up. Shot's blocked. Gets it back and scores.
Yeah.
Nice block by Bradley, but nice recovery by Mormon.
Yeah, Mormon stuck with it there.
Drury by a hoop. Durant back in the game for the Blue Devils. Moynihan. Stops, pops, won't go. Rebound, Mormon. Here's Durant. Bond goes up. It won't go. Tip up and in by Mormon.
Sam Mormon.
Well, so far, Tim, he's having that big game that
he's
you and
having a
John
big
had talked
game.
about. 23-19 Drury, 1:39 left, second quarter. Shot in and out, no good. Mazio wanted a foul. He's not going to get anything from Kirchalana. Bond gets shut off. Cross-court pass. Bullet goes up, no good. Mazio comes away with it, gets it to Moynihan. Here comes Trevor. All the way down the lane. Trey goes up. Oh, he's fouled, though.
That's two on Sam.
He did pretty much the only thing he could do. He was going to dipsy doodle it in, but he got the whistle. Felt that body contact, let the ball fly.
Well, it's a good move. You know, when you're a shooter, you're not getting the roll from outside. It's a smart move by Moynihan. Get to the basket. Both he and Wicks have hit some. Moynihan has a shot, but they both their two leading scorers have struggled from outside a little bit.
Sammy Mormon just picked up his second personal foul. Trey Moynihan knocks down the first. He'll get a second. He was 1 for 2 the last time. Peyton back in the game for Matt Whittick. Varela's back in the game for Bullet. 1:03 left here. Second quarter action from Drury. The exceptional ninth grader drains them both.
Moynihan and Bond both with 11 points in this ball game.
Shot is no good. Rebounded by Mormon. Varela's back to Mormon. Short pop. Got it. Huge half for Sammy Mormon. 12 points unofficially. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 25-21 Blue Devils. Cornell Bradley. Going to get it to a guard here very shortly. All the way to the hoop. It's up. It's blocked by Mormon. It'll stay with the Hurricanes with 16 seconds left. Boy, he had the red carpet there, fellas. There was nobody in his way except Mormon last minute.
And a smart block by Sam to go straight up. Especially with those two
Smart
fouls.
move getting Sammy Mormon out with 16 seconds left with 2 personal fouls. Colin Daly will take his place. Lake Massey will put the ball in play. All the way out to Aiden Wicks. 13 seconds left. 10. Duran is on Wicks. All the way, puts it up, no good. And score! And an and one. Hard work by Bradley. Big offensive putback there.
Yeah, that's a big basket for Hoosac Valley with 1 second to go here in the half. And he's going to have a chance for the three-point play.
You can see the impact Bradley's made in the second quarter. He gives Hoosac a nice presence inside. He's relentless on the offensive boards.
So they're giving a warning to the bench here. Bradley's going to have one more shot.
One shot for the junior. That guy no good. Rebounded by Daly as the quarter ends. Well, it's been a real good one so far, fellas. We're not disappointed.
I believe an interesting stat, though, is that only 2 players for Drury have scored.
That's
Bond and Mormon has got all 25 points for the Blue Devils, and we talked about that a little before the game about who's going to step up. But right now, they're both dominating with their offensive play. Hoosac early in the game kept taking a lead, and those two would bring Drury back into it.
Right.
And now eventually Drury's gotten out to a 2-point lead at the half.
Yeah, that's good. Good point, John. Only 2 players have scored for Drury, and really, Moynihan for Hoosac Valley has 11, a little bit more balanced scoring by Hoosac Valley. Wicks only has 2 points on 2 foul shots, so Hoosac Valley, Drury has been able to control Wicks pretty well here in this ball game so far.
They done a nice job staying in front of him. Even when we got to the basket, they're doing a great job of contesting Wicks' drives, making it a tough shot. I think that's the key in the second half. Who's going to step up and score some points for Drury other than Bond and Mormon, but also can Wicks get going to give that secondary scorer as well to Moynihan. Bradley's come in the second quarter, made some big plays on the offensive boards and battled Mormon on the defensive side, but this is going to be a battle right to the end.
Well, as the cheerleaders get to set up, we'll leave it right here. You can watch their performance, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying this one from the Bucky Bullet Gym at Drury High School. Boys High School basketball here on channel 1302, Northern Berkshire Community Television. At halftime, it's the Drury Blue Devils 25, the Hoosac Valley Hurricanes 23. We will be back very shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bucky Bullet Gym at Drury High School for tonight's action between the Hoosac Valley Hurricanes and the Drury Blue Devils. We are at halftime. About another minute or so to go. Still waiting for the Hurricanes to come out of the locker room. It's 25-23 Drury, and we'll run down the scoring for you quickly. For the Hurricanes, 5 different players fit the scoring column, led by Trey Moynihan, who's averaging 20.7 points a game. He's got 11. 4 for Quinnell Bradley, both very late in the quarter. 3 for Matt Whittick and Blake Mazzio on threes. And 2 free throws for Aiden Wicks for their 23. For the Blue Devils, and this is the first stat that both Tim Morey and John Franzoni mentioned at halftime here, is only 2 Drury Blue Devils have scored in the game. Jorge Bond with 11, but Sammy Mormon leading the way with 14. So Mormon is already at his average in one half. And I said to John Franzoni just at halftime here, you know, can they each one of those young men keep it up? Drury has to get some scoring elsewhere. Right. They got to get it from Hinkle. They've got to get it from Bullitt. They got to get it from Varelis. They got to get a bucket from Daly. Somewhere along the line, it's asking an awful lot of those 2 young men.
Right, to win this game, you're going to need somebody else to score. You can't have 2 kids scoring. I mean, they're doing a great job of leading the Blue Devils, but somebody else is going to need to step up and help Drury win this basketball game if they're going to come out victorious. And on the other side, with Hoosac, I think it's going to be key for them to get Aiden Wicks going, because he's a great compliment to Moynihan. And for them to win this basketball game, they're going to need more than 2 points from Wicks.
Well, here we go.
All the starters are out there. It's Hakes, Moynihan, Wicks, Bradley, and Whittick. And it's Hinkle, Bond, Mormon, Varelis, and Bullitt for Drury. And the shot is good by Moynihan. It just comes so natural to him.
Yeah, he's very smooth. Shoots the ball well and drives equally as well.
Great backdoor play.
Beautiful backdoor play. Bond to Bullitt.
And that's the first player other than Mormon and Jorge Bond to score for Drury.
That's just good coaching by Coach Reset to get somebody else on the board, get a good shot.
Hakes gets shut off. Here's Bradley, guarded by Hinkle. Nice dish underneath.
Play.
Oh, beautiful dish to Whittick. And Matt puts it in off the glass. He's got 5 points tonight. Mormon, a little short. Shot is good. If he can knock those down, he's going to be deadly because he's going to get some offensive rebounds.
Yeah, Mormon just playing with a lot of confidence tonight in his offensive game.
Drury by a bucket.
Mormon's got 16 points here. Lead all scorers.
They got another hand check, I think, on Hinkle.
I think that's his third.
Yeah, it is his third. And as we've watched Drury over this year, Hinkle, he gets all the tough defensive assignments for the Blue Devils. And he's got his hands full here with Bradley, but he's doing a good job.
Hard work for Bradley to get there. Shot from the corner won't go. Rebounded by Bradley. Whittick's going to take the pop. It won't go this time, and this is pulled down by Connor Hinkle. Mormon, turnaround pop. Almost got the roll. But Bradley away comes with it. To Hakes. Whittick gives it up. Bradley's going to take the 3 and trades it. And when he starts knocking those down, Drury's going to have some problems. 30-29 Hurricanes. Steal by Wicks. Stolen back. Ball's on the floor. It's tied up. Possession is going to stay with Drury.
Yeah, on the possession.
5:35 left, third quarter. Second half action here from the Bucky Bullet Gym.
And a timeout by Drury called on that play. Well, while we have a moment, we want to thank Northern Berkshire Community Television for putting together the broadcast of tonight's high school basketball action here between Drury and Hoosac Valley from the Bucky Bullet Gymnasium here in North Adams. And our producer director here tonight, Mr. Peter Gentile, Ryan Powsey, Matt Tucker, worked yeoman's work here to get this broadcast on.
Well, we pulled it off both times for the Hoosac boys and the Hoosac Drury boys, Hoosac Drury girls, when things looked very dim.
Yeah, we struggled with a few technical issues, but we got them pretty well, I think, straightened out. So hopefully we're bringing a broadcast to our viewers. And if you're getting a chance to watch it, this has been a whale of the game so far, with just what you expect between these two rivals.
Jorge Baum will put the ball in play. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And here we go. Jorge's shot is good. That's a set play off an inbounds pass.
The Drury's been very effective off of their out-of-bounds plays under the basket tonight.
Here's Moynihan driving baseline, shut off by Varelis. Picks it back up again. Stolen away by Mormon. Varelis' shot is blocked.
Oh, what an athletic play. Athletic play by Bradley. Wow. Blocked the shot and recovered it.
He's an incredible athlete.
Yeah.
He's got some jumping abilities. Oh, my goodness.
He's strong, too. Very strong inside. James Varelis has given Drury some good defense in this game on Moynihan. He's making him work for his scoring opportunities.
Working real hard.
Will Hakes, little back door there. Almost worked. Aiden Wicks. Down low, shot up, and in and one. It's going to be on Mormon.
That's his third. So now you got Mormon and Hinkle with 3 fouls for Drury.
Yeah, Coach Rissett's got some decisions to make here. I think he's going to roll the dice here with 4:44 to go in the third quarter and keep him in the ball game as much as possible. He needs them.
And it's going to be interesting because as active as Quinnell Bradley's been in this third quarter, both Hinkle and Mormon now are saddled with 3 fouls. So can they stay away from that 4th foul for the rest of this quarter?
Bradley's shot is good. Finishes the 3-point play.
Bradley's got 10 points now.
Mormon, little spin, won't go, and Bradley's got to pick up a foul there himself.
Yeah, it was a good, strong move by Sam to establish position. A little bit of a touch foul, but he made a good, strong move to the basket.
Got the roll.
And again, I think that's what Drury wants to do. They want to take advantage of Mormon inside. He had a great first half. Gets Bradley's 2nd foul with that move to the basket.
Got them both. 2 out of 4 for the line for the night for Mormon. Drury by 1.
Drury's got the lead again.
Wicks being guarded by Bullet. Moynihan, turnaround shot is up, no good. Rebound by Mormon. Cleans up the glass. You got a foul on Will Hakes.
That's a good call out front there. Hakes do a little bit of hand checking there on Jorge Bond.
That's going to be his 3rd, and it's the only Hurricane so far with 3 personal fouls.
And we talked about Varelis playing Moynihan. Will Hakes has also done a great job on Bond, really making him work for his shots as well.
Stolen away. Here comes Aiden Wicks.
Numbers for Hoosac.
Goes up, no good.
Yeah,
It's going the other way. Knocked out by the red. Drury basketball. Connor Hinkle put the ball in play. 3:53 on the clock. Drury by a point, 34-33. Where the Hurricanes, they can penetrate. They got 3 or 4 players. They use both hands exceptionally well.
Yeah, very quick and strong with the ball.
Shot, no good. Mormon couldn't quite get there for the rebound, and away with it comes Will Hakes. He's going to take a pop, in and out. It's going to be on Quinnell Bradley.
Yeah.
That's his third.
A hustle foul. That's his third. Hakes with Hamilton and Durant in the game for the Blue Devils here. 3:27 left in the third. Dave Decker in the game for the Hurricanes. Good penetration again. Bond will go back to the line. If you look at the box scores of most of the Drury games this year, you'll see he's gone to the line a lot.
It's an interesting difference in strategies, too, because
That's 4 in Hakes, fellas.
and Coach Robinson got Bradley out for a rest, and he got his third. Meanwhile, Mormon and Hinkle have been playing with 3 most of this quarter.
Four out of 5 for the line so far tonight for Jorge Bond. He'll get another one. Got it. Moynihan, another long bomb. Won't go this time. What a nice rebound, almost by Decker, but it's taken away by the Blue Devils. Bond goes up, won't go. Gets his own rebound. Oh, won't go that time, but he'll go back to the line. Look at David Decker, most likely, I would think, was in that area. No, it's Matt Whittick. Only his first.
And Whittick picked up Bond in transition there, but it'd be interesting to see who Coach Robinson has take on that assignment of Bond from Will Hakes.
Well, here's a factor. Drury will be at the line the rest of this quarter.
Yeah, it's a question how long Coach Robinson can have Bradley sit on the bench here. He might have to roll the dice as well. He does.
Right, the way points have been in this game, you don't want to get too far behind in this basketball game.
Seven out of 8 for the line for the sophomore, Jorge Bond. Aiden Wicks drives baseline. Short pop is good. Nice drive by Aiden Wicks.
It's a big basket. They need to get him going.
That's his first field goal of the night, guys. Bond goes up and scores! (40-35). Here's Trey Moynihan. Wicks' shot is short. Picked off by Hinkle. .220 left here in the third quarter. Bond stops, pops, won't go. Oh, great rebound there by Moynihan. Taken away, right away from Hinkle. Trey all the way home, lays it up, no good. Little short. And we got a foul. It's going to be on Decker.
Yeah.
That one's definitely on Decker. His first, it's going to put Drury to the line. I believe it's going to be Hinkle.
I say that last possession by Drury, Hoosac really got a break because nobody picked up Bond.
Right.
And he took a shot, but you have to figure out who's going to take that assignment.
Great to see the student bodies of both schools Kind of miss that sometimes with some games. Connor Hinkle will get another one. He's looking to get in the scoring column here tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't scored tonight.
One out of two.
And I believe this is the biggest lead of the game for either team, 6 points.
2:04 on the clock. 41-35.
Yeah, it's a big 2 minutes for Hoosac. They want to cut into this lead before the end of the quarter.
Wicks and Moynihan. Stolen away. Mormon comes away with it. Gets it to Bond. You got a foul.
Oh, and a call foul on the floor. That's going to put Drury back on the line again. Well, that's one way of making them.
They're all switches in the scorebook.
You're right, John. They all count.
That's right.
Colin Daly hits the scoring column himself. He'll get another one now. And I'll guarantee you this one's not going off the glass. That one was a swish. 43-35, a minute and a half left here in the third. Here's Moynihan for a long bomb. Will Hakes is going to go back in the ball game with 4 personal fouls. Moynihan's going to sit down to get a little breather between the 126 here and the little 1 minute break at halftime, as the coaches usually do. Varellis will put the ball in play for the Blue Devils. When you have a point guard that you have coming back for several years, it eases the coaches' worries. Here's Varellis, trapped. Daly goes up. He went up with the right hand. Well, I'm sorry. He went up the correct hand, which was the left. Too hard off the glass. He's going to go back to the line now.
Yeah, good patience there by Varellis on the baseline. He kept the ball, kept control, penetrated, and was able to dump it off to Daly. Good, nice patience there.
Yeah, Drury's done a great job of getting the ball inside, both to Mormon and now the last couple of possessions to Daly.
1 out of 3 for the line. Durant will sit, Hamilton will come in. Got to be very careful with Sammy Mormon playing this last 104 with 3 personal fouls also.
Yeah.
Daly's 3 for 4 from the line. Here's Hakes. Will's going to have to reset. Ball's out of front. We got a jump ball. Great work again by Daly and Varellis, the 2 seniors.
You know, we talked about who's going to step up, and you got that early basket from Sam Bullitt for Drury, and now you got Varellis and Daly making their presence known the last couple of minutes.
Absolutely.
They're going to take the defender out, Hamilton, put the offensive threat in Durant for this last 47 seconds. Payton back in for Hakes.
And he's getting Mormon out of the game, too, with his 3 fouls.
Yeah, very smart. And both coaches taking those kids out with 3 and 4 fouls. There's about a 10-second differential with a game clock and a shot clock. Bond goes up. He won't get it to go. He wanted that one really bad, but he's going back to the line. I have more space on my score sheet for free throws for Jorge.
Yeah, he's taking the ball aggressively. They're up on him defensively. They want to try to take that outside shot away, and he's taking it to the basket.
Yeah, Drury's done a great job this last couple minutes of the third quarter. They've had that penalty situation with the fouls, and they've really attacked the basket to get good looks or get to the free throw line.
Up to a 10-point lead for Drury here. This is a danger zone for Hoosac Valley.
Nine out of 10 for Bond from the free throw line. 30 seconds left. Tipped away. Hinkle comes away with it. Drury's going to try to take the last shot here with an 11-point lead. Oh, he's fouled. He's going to get 3 shots, I believe. I think it's going to be on Aiden Wicks.
Yeah.
Just not a good foul.
No, it isn't. Bond was falling away from the basket. It was going to be a very difficult shot.
Right. Yeah, that was a very, very difficult shot to make, and to bail him out with a foul is just not what Coach Robinson wants there. And we talked earlier, maybe at halftime, about fouls, how they were impacting Drury, but really Hoosac is, in this third quarter, kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit with these types of fouls.
Drury with only 2 team fouls here in the third quarter. Bond misses the first 2.
Well, you won't see that very often.
No, you don't, Tim.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Big third quarter for the Drury Blues. That is huge in a game like this.
At first, the way the game was started, it was, I believe it was 10-10, wasn't it, at the end of one?
It was.
Right, just a 2-point game at the half, so really a big third quarter for the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Executing their game plan, going inside, playing good defense, and getting some other people involved in their offense.
So we talked about a little bit at halftime about Drury's going to have to get some kids to score. Sam Bullitt did have a hoop in the third quarter. Colin Daly had free throws, and Connor Hinkle a free throw.
Yeah.
So what that says is only Mormon and Bond, one other player other than Mormon, have scored a field goal in the ball game.
And I think the key thing, too, for Hoosac, as much as they want to play fast, I think Coach Robinson sent a little message at last minute, 40 or so, to his leading scorer, because there's a time and a place where you want to take a quick shot, and there's a time and a place where you don't want to take a quick shot. And they were down by 8, 43-35, and Moynihan came down and shot up a trouble scoring. Run a little offense, get everybody a touch, and then get a good shot.
Right.
You can get that shot anytime.
So once again, foul trouble. Sam Mormon and Connor Hinkle both on the floor, both starters will come into the fourth quarter each with 3 personal fouls, as will Quinell Bradley for the Hurricanes and senior guard Will Hakes is, let's see, he's not currently on the floor, so he's got 4 personal fouls. Coach Robinson has him on the bench. Coach Robinson has him on the bench. Payton, Mazzio, Wicks, Moynihan, and Bradley for the Hurricanes. Drury with their starters. There's a foul on Jorge Bond. That's his second personal foul, team's first here in the fourth quarter. That's what's going to happen when you go for the steal. Sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it's not.
And fouls sometimes have a way of evening themselves out. So can Drury stay away from the fouls the rest of this quarter to not let Hoosac get to the line?
Got travel by Mazzio. Pretty good defense there. Bullet on Aiden Wicks.
Yeah, very good point there.
At least controlling him. He's a tough kid to control.
Right, Drury's been solid on defense this whole night, doing a really good job making Hoosac earn their points.
Morales.
Oh, that's going to be 4 on Bradley.
On the floor, fellas, or active shooting? On the floor?
On the floor.
Yeah, yeah. I agree.
So I would say, again, we talk about, fouling, right? So we thought earlier Hoosac wanted Connor Hinkle to shoot from outside, so why go out there and get your 4th foul?
Fresh shot clock for the Blue Devils. Hinkle, up and in, nice feed from Mormon.
Yeah, not much Bradley could do there. Hinkle had the position on him.
First field goal for Connor Hinkle tonight. Stolen away. They're going to slow it down. Coach wanted a timeout. It's Bradley. Blocked from behind. Colin Downey called an official's timeout here. What a great block from behind by Connor Hinkle. I was ready to put a bucket down for Bradley on that one.
Great hustle play by Connor Hinkle.
Boy, that got the crowd up here on the blue section. Coach Robinson pleading his case to Downey.
I think he's trying to say that Moynihan got a hip on the rebound, but he seems to be fine.
That's usually an automatic whistle from behind. 6.5 to play in the ball game.
They're getting a little chippy again. They got to get control of this game.
Pass underneath, scoring is Mormon. Another nice feed from Hinkle.
Yeah.
Just great possessions by Drury.
That's 20 points now for Mormon. He's had a huge game.
Nazio has nothing. Wicks is going to take a long three and drain it. Boy, they needed that hole. Stop the bleeding.
Hoosac needs that for Wicks.
First tray from Aiden Wicks. Coach Rossett wants to calm his team down and talk things over here. It's a pretty good timeout. I mean, adrenaline's really flowing right now.
Right.
Yeah, good timeout. Looks like they're going to have to go to a pressing defense, and I think Coach Rossett wants to get his squad settled away as to how they're going to attack that press.
I agree. That was a smart timeout. Emotions have been high all night, and they're getting a little high again right now. So let's calm things down, play some basketball. Big basket by Wicks. If who's going to get him going, that's how they're going to get back in this game, is by having Wicks and Moynihan fill it up.
Wicks only has 2 field goals in the night. That was his first 3.
And, of course, you can catch up on all the high school basketball action and replays and information on High School Basketball Weekly. Yours truly alongside of Rick Bulla. We have High School Basketball Weekly on every Thursday night at 7:30, followed by our Game of the Week. And it's going to be a rebroadcast of this one this Thursday night. Rebroadcast again Saturday morning at 10 o'clock and Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. High School Basketball Weekly. So tune in here, channel 1302, as we come down to the wire in this regular season.
Hinkle put the ball in play for the Blue Devils. Mormon up and in and one. Sometimes when it's working, I guess it's just working.
It's working.
Just a big night for Sam Mormon.
Yep.
And with the fourth foul on Bradley, Coach Robinson trying to keep him on Hinkle, but
Right.
frees up Mormon for more shots inside.
He drains it.
Well, the senior has really had a great game tonight.
Nothing like playing your heart out at home on senior night against your arch rival. Bradley to Moynihan. And we got a foul on Varelis, and he knows it. Things like James Varelis adds so much value, even if it's not in the scoring column. Just his hustle and the steals tonight. And he's trying to do the very best he can with Trey Moynihan, who's one of the best in Western Mass.
Yeah, he's giving Drury some great energy with his effort and his defense tonight.
Moynihan stops and pops. Won't go. Rebound by Varelis.
Those are tough shots that Drury's making Moynihan take.
Bond protects the ball pretty nicely. Mormon goes up, won't go. Almost took it away from Bradley, but Quinnell comes away with it. Taking it coast to coast thus far. Here's Trey Moynihan. He's going to get fouled in the lane by, I believe, Hinkle, which would be his fourth. And it is. Shot won't go. Rebound. Oh, taken away by Mormon. Took it right out of Mazzio's hands. Wick's doing everything he possibly can to slow down Bond.
And they're going to call push out front on Wicks.
You got to give Wicks, you got to give him an A for effort. He is really busting out there. Again, only a 10th grader, Jorge Bond, one of the premier guards, and Wicks doing his very, very best. Drury using a little bit of clock. Mormon, nice feed, scores! Give the assist to James Varelis. Rebound Bond. Right now, all Drury.
Unofficially, 25.
Stolen by Moynihan. And Trey lays it in. That time it worked. Good call. Good call by the official. Sammy, too many steps on his drive. It was a nice move by Mormon.
Right.
That's what
But
Hoosac wants.
it
They want
wasn't
to
going to count.
speed Drury up a little bit, make them play a little faster than they want to play.
Shot won't go.
Yeah.
Here's Sam Bullitt to Mormon. A score! What a banner night for the senior.
I got him unofficially for 27 points.
Foul's going to be on Varelis. And I'm going to say the same thing, guys, about Varelis I did with Wicks. He's busting out there on defense, giving it all he has.
Yeah, Varelis is doing a lot of little things for Drury. Made a nice pass on one end. He's just making Moynihan and Wicks, whoever he matches up with, work for everything they get defensively.
3 personal fouls for James Varelis. Only 3:08 left in the game. Drury 58-40 over the Hurricanes here. Shot won't go. Hinkle with the rebound. And we got a foul.
Yep.
It's going to be the 4th team foul, so it's not shooting yet. Drury will take the ball out of bounds.
So both teams are shooting the rest of the way.
That's right, John. Yep. Almost trapped on the end line there.
Boy, both coaches still coaching hard
Oh, yes.
here. Two of the best in the business. Yeah, that's a call against Bond. To be honest with you,
It's happened a few times
he's been
tonight.
doing that all night long.
Yeah.
He's been doing it all night long. I was wondering when they were going to
Coach
call
Robinson, Coach Robinson probably asked him, when am I going to get that call? And he just did.
That's
And you're right, Tim. I've seen it myself. Shot up, no good. Drury basketball. Love it when those kids are on the floor.
Yeah.
Love it.
Going all Drury's way here late in this ball game.
2.5 minutes left. Drury just needs to protect the ball. And we got a foul on Aiden Wicks. Again, a hustle foul.
I think the real story of this game, quite honestly, John, has been the fact that Drury's been able to control Wicks. He's only got 7 points. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Yeah, I think their defense, just being so physical with him, got him out of it a little bit early in the game. He just had a hard time recovering tonight.
Yep.
Plus, when you're expending a lot of energy on defense, as he has been tonight, playing really hard on the defensive end,
yeah, that's
that can
a very
take away.
good point.
James Varellis, who has played, I thought, a whale of a game, just scored his first point. And I watched him before we even set up the table here, well before the preliminary game. And he and Jorge Bond were out there shooting free throws, one at a time, over and over and over again.
Right, and he's kind of always been known as a kid that can knock down a three and take some
he
shots.
won't force one, John. He'll take one when he can.
Yep.
2 out of 2.
But he's really shown as a senior how much his game has grown with his effort tonight.
Right.
Great effort by James Varellis.
Bradley knocks down another 3. The big guy with another boomba. Hoosac not giving up at all, scratching really hard here. Minute 40 left. Bond. Can't get it to go. He's going to get his own rebound. Goes up. Oh, can't get it to go either. He'll go back to the line. What a whale of a ball game that Jorge Bond and Sammy Mormon put together tonight.
Yeah, because
Miles Beauchamp's going to re-enter the ball game.
Just say early in the game when Hoosac kept taking a lead, it was Bond and Mormon kept getting Drury back in it. And the second half, we talked about Drury getting more contributions than they have.
One out of 2 again for Jorge.
Bond's made a living at the foul line tonight for the Blue Devils.
I think they wanted Beauchamp to score.
Exactly. Let that one go.
Let it go. I said, it's going to be Hoosac Valley basketball. All kind of elementary. What a second half for Drury. I've seen a lot of the Blue Devils games. We've done a lot this year. And I haven't seen the Blue Devils put together a complete game like this. This is, again, I'm sorry, this is a very, very good Hoosac Valley basketball team. I don't care what the record said.
Coach Hoosac getting all the seniors in the game. Back in the game, I should say.
Logan Rogers back in. Fadeaway shot won't go. Wicks going to step back and take one and drain it. Aiden Wicks. Second three. Double figures.
Well, I said at the beginning of the game, I thought Drury needed a big game from Mormon, and they got it.
They did, Tim. They did.
Right, he was really the difference tonight because Bond played his game like he always does.
Right.
But Mormon really played above and beyond and had a great game for the Blue Devils.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Up in the corner is good by Wicks again.
And as you pointed out, John, you know, the third scorer for Hoosac Valley, Aiden Wicks, he was been quiet for most of the game. Got a couple threes here, but this game's decided. And it's going to come to a close here with a couple seconds left. But they controlled him as well tonight. But as you said, he had a lot of work defensively.
Right. Yeah, because he had some decent looks early in the game, but then Drury Varellis primarily really got after him. Bond got after both Wicks and Moynihan to make them work, and it seemed to really impact Wicks through the first 3 quarters of this game.
Coach Hoosac clearing off his bench the best he can here. 1 out of 2 for
Varellis.
James Varellis.
Yeah, getting all the seniors out of the game.
Yeah.
J.J. Pringleber's in the game. Lucas Hamilton. Griffin. Alvarez. That's Noah Arnold with the interception there as the shot clock goes off. So they all get to play in the game. Well, it was a great first quarter and a half. They got just enough, I think, support in many, many ways by some of the other players. But I said, you know, can Mormon and Bond continue it? They did, John.
Right, and Drury did a great job of going inside to Mormon. They gave him the ball where he could score. Sam did a great job of establishing his inside position. But I thought the other players, you mentioned Varellis on one possession, but they all did. Bullitt did it, Bond did it. They got Sam the ball where he could score, and that was a big difference in this ball game.
Just trying to quickly figure out the scoring here.
Yeah, I think I had unofficially Mormon. I think he ended up with 27 points.
I have him for 27 unofficially. I have Jorge Bond for 24. 3 free throws for James Varellis, a bucket for Sam Bullitt, 3 for Connor Hinkle, and 3 free throws for Colin Daly.
Right. You know, you're talking about Mormon averaging 14 points a game, 13 points higher than his average, a lot of rebounds. He was a presence on both sides of the floor. And he just had a big game for Drury, and Hoosac Valley really had no answer for him. You know, Bond, as you said, John, he's going to do his thing.
Yeah, Jorge Bond really just, I thought, controlled the game, and he does what he always does, is to be the go-to guy, a go-to player for Drury. And tonight, Mormon has scored, but to score 27 points, I would say unofficially had about 20 rebounds, too.
Absolutely. He was just a force on both ends of the floor.
I think, some of the foul trouble Bradley had, too, played into that a little bit, but he got foul trouble because of Mormon primarily, so it was a good effort on both ends of the court.
So we'll just run down the scoring quickly. The Hurricanes did end up with 3 players in double figures, led by Trey Moynihan. He had 11 first half points, but only 4 in the second half. He had 15, 13 apiece for Quennell Bradley and Aiden Wicks, 5 for Matt Wittick, 3 for Blake Mazzio. For the Blue Devils, 27, again, all unofficial, 27 for Sam Mormon, 24 for Jorge Bond, 3 for Varellis, 3 for Hinkle, 3 for Daly, and 2 for Sam Bullitt.
Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully we'll have an opportunity to go down to the floor here and have some interviews with some members of the Blue Devils.
I would say let's try to grab them before they go in, because once they go in, they're not coming back out. I'll move out of your way here, Tim, if you can take that. And as Tim Morey starts making his way down the floor, try to grab at least Sammy Mormon, if not Sammy and Jorge, before he takes off. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, our apologies for the technical difficulties, but again, thank you so much to Peter Gentile, Ryan Pawsey, Joanne Hurlbut, and especially the Executive Director at Northern Berkshire Community Television, Matt Tucker, for taking care of that difficulty. And we're down on the floor with Tim Morey and Sam Mormon.
All right, we're on the floor here with senior Sam Mormon of the Drury Blue Devils. Sam, tremendous game. Before the game, we said we thought for Drury to do well tonight that you were going to have a big game, and boy, you had it tonight on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, people have been saying that all week. I've been saying, like, I'm the true leader on this team. I've been here since my 7th grade year, and they look up to me to lead them.
Well, you certainly provided some leadership tonight. You were out on the floor. Tough assignment. You know, you're battling underneath the boards, but I'll tell you, we commented during the ball game. It looked like offensively, Drury was able to get you the ball in good position for you to score.
Yeah, my coaches, Al, shout out Coach Al and shout out all the coaching staff, because they've been telling me I have to match his physicality, if not even more.
Well, Sam, congratulations on a great game. It's on to the tournament for you guys now. I'm sure we'll be covering you the rest of the way. So congratulations, a great game for you guys.
All right, thank you.
Sam Mormon, senior for the Drury Blue Devils.
Okay, we got a late start, ladies and gentlemen. We're really sorry about that. We had some issues here at Drury High School, some medical issues with a fan in the stands that kept us from starting the game on time. But we started the game probably an hour late at 8 o'clock. So anyway, for the final time, the final score again is Drury Blue Devils 61, the Hoosac Valley Hurricanes 49. For Ryan Pawsey, Peter Gentile, Tim Morey, and John Franzoni, I'm Rick Boer saying thanks very much for joining us, everybody. Thanks for your patience.